What's up, champions? Welcome to a new video. So in this video I'm going to show you the Cuban rotation. So this was requested by Ido Aviv, and it's a beautiful request because we need to get that external rotation very strong if we want to have healthy and stable shoulders. So if you want health and stability in your shoulders, make sure to spend some time hanging off a bar and make sure to work on that external rotation pattern, because those muscles are very small, and if you work your pecs the whole day, you work your tricep, the bicep, you get extremely strong there, and you spend zero time working on your external rotation, you're gonna get an injury sooner or later. So really make sure to get that external rotation pattern as strong as humanly possible. Really, really important. So for complete beginners, I won't use the Cuban rotation. I would rather you go for the band because it's safer. So you cannot get injured doing external rotation with a band. So in that case, I would simply use a band, and then just like for the warm-up, go for a couple of reps right here. Smooth tempo if working for strength. Go for about 5 reps, about 5 sets, and about twice per week. If you're a beginner, this is going to be phenomenal. But for everybody who's a bit more advanced, we're going to go with the Cuban rotation. So this one was developed by the late Charles Poliquin, amazing strength coach. But the set we're going to do was actually developed by Ido Portal. So this is a beautiful way to work on your external rotation. It's probably the best exercise, but make sure to do it correctly. Because here, if your internal rotation is very poor, let's say you can only go up to here. So in that case, if you do the Cuban rotation with a dumbbell, you use like, I don't know, 5 kg, 6 kgs, you're going down in a stretch, you're pulling from there, it's not going to be very safe. So make sure you're not going and doing progressive loaded stretching here, but make sure you're doing strengthening. So go as deep as you can without compromising how good your shoulder feels. So make sure not to push through pain. This is probably the most important principle right here, because I actually got injured from doing Cuban rotation. So really make sure that you don't go as deep as you feel comfortable. That's the main thing I tell my students. If you feel comfortable, it's okay. So go as deep as you feel comfortable and then go back up. So we're going to use this set for twice a week for about 5 to 8 sets and for about 8 to 5 reps. So it would be better to start with 8 reps this week, and then in the next coming weeks you drop down the number of reps and you increase intensity. So yeah, that's basically it. Now let's start with the Cuban rotation. Boom. So we're gonna I'm gonna show you just with a dumbbell handle first, and we're gonna do it in 3 different shoulder positions. So also we're gonna have our elbow supported by our knee. So this is that's why I prefer this one, because it takes out the anterior deltoid. So if you're doing the usual Cuban rotation with the barbell, your anterior deltoid is working a lot because you have to keep those elbows nice and high. But if we go like this, simply put the elbow right here and you take the anterior deltoid out of the equation and you're simply working on those external rotators. So first we're going to start with a 90-degree angle. So this is the most difficult position. Go as deep as you can and then go back up. So even if you go up to here and back up, that's completely fine. So first here, going for about 3 or 4 reps as deep as you can, and keep that shoulder in a good position and the tempo is controlled. So this is the 90-degree angle. Then we're going to expand it a little bit. So we're not going right away 180, but we're going somewhere here. So not directly forward, but directly in between. So 135 degrees. So from here, lower down. So this is going to be a little bit easier. And that's why I love this set from Ido Portal, because it allows you to prolong the set, hit more motor units, and also explore different shoulder positions. So overall, greater stability in the shoulder. So after the 135 degrees, we go for the 180 degrees. Make sure that your shoulder is in a stable position. So really, you don't want to protract here or something. You don't want to go like this. Oh yeah, now I'm working more my rotator cuff. No. Keep some depression there, slight retraction, lower down as deep as you can, and then go back up. Boom. Boom. And that's basically it. So this is how the whole set looks like. Make sure not to pick the weight that's too great, because it's very easy to get an injury here if you push it too far. So make sure to choose an appropriate weight. So right now I'm going to show you with a bit more weight. This is what is about 5 kgs. So let's see how a set would look like. And here it's okay if the knee is a little bit lower than the shoulder. At first I thought, oh, it has to be in the same height, but then I realized that it's not so important, and it actually feels way more comfortable is the elbow if the elbow is a little bit lower than the shoulder. So from here, lower down and go back up. So usually go for about 3 or 4 reps in this position. Even more forward like this. Then going 135 degrees, then 3 reps here, and then opening a bit more, and 3 reps here as well. Boom. Phenomenal. So that would be the Cuban rotation. Make sure to do it about twice per week for about 5 to 8 sets. And if you're doing this set, then do about 3 reps per position. So 3 reps in 90-degree angle, 3 reps in 135-degree angle, and 3 reps in 180-degree angle. So this allows you to squeeze in more reps, hit more motor units, and also develop you're gonna feel a greater stimulus when doing this set. So it really feels phenomenal. Just make sure that you don't go too deep and that you actually feel comfortable. So if you feel any pain, like sharp pain in the shoulders, just stop. Go visit a physiotherapist if you don't know what's wrong, or work on your internal rotation mobility, because your rotator cuff is very tight. So if you want me to make a video specifically on how to work on internal rotation mobility, then just let me know in the comment section below and I'll make it happen. But yeah, make sure to do this one about twice per week for about 5 sets. And if you're doing this set, go for about 3 reps per position. So overall that would be 9 reps. And basically, yeah, that's it. Make sure to work on the internal rotation mobility as well, because if you're always working on that external rotation, the external rotators are gonna get tight. So how do we stretch them? We stretch them with internal rotation. So if you want me to make a video, just, let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I know this is not the most interesting subject in the world, but it's very important if you want to maintain healthy shoulders, healthy and stable shoulders. So yeah, put in the work, do it about twice per week, and you're gonna have amazing results and your shoulders are gonna feel fantastic. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to take your strength training to the next level, to the highest level, and develop a good looking body as well, then click the link right here below the video. So you have the link in the video description. Check out dominicsky.net. I have 8 different amazing tutorials on the 1-arm chin up, on the handstand push up, the front lever, and so on and so forth. So make sure to check it out and take your training to the next level. Thank you so much for your time. Boom. You thought I was gonna forget, huh? You're a champion. Boom.